In a recent video, I described the downfall of Bitcoin and how it fell from over $60,000 per coin to now just $16,000. And this in turn had a massive effect on the industry of Bitcoin mining, with an over 50% decline in machine prices and an 80% decline in overall profitability. But as Warren Buffett or some other smart investors once said, buy low, sell high. So I'm gonna buy my first Bitcoin miner in preparation for the next bull run and begin mining during this Bitcoin crash. And to get things started, we need to figure out what machines to buy. I recently went to Austin, Texas, then drove to Minneapolis, Minnesota to meet up with 2 crypto miners, and here's what machines they recommended. What's up, bro? How are you doing?
Good. I'm about to go on a little trip.
Hell yeah. So I'm filming a video right now, and as I told you, I'm gonna be buying my first crypto miner soon. What would you recommend?
Antminer L7, baby. But if you want to start cheap, you can get the S19.
Dason told me to look into buying an Antminer L7, a machine originally priced at $25,000 during the peak of the bull run, is now going for between $9,000 and $10,000. If I were to run this machine in something like my apartment at 15 cents a kilowatt, it would profit around $418 per month, or when you annualize that to a year, it would make $5,018.50 profit if crypto stays at the current low price point. That's an ROI of a little less than 2 years, but I truly believe between 2024 and 2025, we're gonna see another bull run with crypto, and my machine values along with my crypto holdings will appreciate. The only downside to this machine is it mines Dogecoin and Litecoin, 2 coins I don't personally own, and at a high price point of nearly $10,000, I'm not sure I want to spend that kind of money. So that's why I went with JP's suggestion of buying an Antminer S19 Pro, originally trading at over $10,000 during the peak of the bull run, is now going for a mere $2,000, and I even found a listing on Amazon for an $811 S19. That might be too good to be true, but it is being purchased on Amazon, and it also comes with a 4-year protection plan for just $100 extra, so I think it's a safe buy. That protection plan brings our total cost to $967.43. Now, as for this machine's profitability, with current low Bitcoin prices and average electricity costs, it's actually expected to lose money. $191.68 in monthly earnings and $329.40 in electricity costs. And on an annual basis, the S19 is projected to lose $1,652 per year being plugged in somewhere like my apartment. But luckily, my friend JP owns 3 mining facilities located on an Iowa wind farm, and he pays between 5 and 7 cents per kilowatt for electricity. When you take a look at my earnings for this machine with those electrical costs, it'll profit $987 each year, or ROI in 12 months. As soon as this package is delivered, we're gonna drive out to Iowa and get this machine set up. It is currently January 12th at 2:48 p.m. and I just got a notification saying my Bitcoin miner was delivered. I've been waiting for this day to come for way too long, so let's head downstairs and scoop this package. So I'm assuming this right here is our package. It's pretty heavy, so I probably need to put the camera down. Then we're gonna take it in the living room and unbox it. Holy smokers, that's heavy, but we got the package now. We're about to unbox it, and full transparency, guys, this is not the $800 listing from Amazon. Luckily though, Amazon refunded me after like 2 weeks, and I was able to get this Bitcoin miner from a website called asicmarketplace.com. Obviously, this miner was a little bit more expensive, but it actually came in unlike the other one, so I will leave a link for ASIC Marketplace down below, and you can get an S19 for $2,195. There we go. We got the miner out of the box, and once you get this thing out of the plastic wrap, you can see it is in fact an Antminer S19. I have unfortunately heard that scams are pretty popular for crypto miners, so make sure you guys are getting them from a legitimate source. My friend JP told me that he once lost $400,000 sending a guy money for crypto miners, and the guy ended up being from Hong Kong, and he just fled. So if you guys are interested in getting a crypto miner, check out that link for ASIC Marketplace down below, and it also helps support the channel. Shameless plug out of the way, and speaking of JP, let's head to his mining facility in rural Iowa. We are about to pull up on JP's mining facility. Our GPS is telling us that it's literally right up there. Hell yeah, dude, I'm excited. I'm excited to tour this space. What's up? How are you doing today? We're gonna get a tour. Let's go.
We got 1 lane over here.
This facility is equipped with over 1,300 miners, and if you know anything about crypto miners,
It's really loud in here.
all of these are S19 Pros ASIC Antminers. Each machine is valued at over $2,000, making all of them combined worth over $2 million.
Right here is a transformer. That means it takes the power from one voltage and drops it down to what a computer can use. Each one of those goes for about $75 $65,000. This takes the power from 13.25 kVA to about 415 volts. Cables run underground and go straight to this thing here, which is called a switchgear. And that's where you can turn off the power on the breakers, which control all these miners. You can see the internet wire comes up there. This is called a substation here. And that is a bigger transformer, as I mentioned, that takes the voltage from one level to another. That transformer right there is probably about $250,000 to $500,000.
Wow.
And they amortize that over 30 years.
JP also invested $750,000 into infrastructure, such as the pods, the land for his facility, and the electrical infrastructure to get everything running. His electric bill on this location is $150,000 per month, and this is just one of the 3 locations I tour in the next video. And the craziest thing about all of this is he still wants to expand.
Our goal is to do one of these sites every month for this year. The hardest thing is actually finding this substation with land that's zoned properly or allowing you to run it. It's really easy to buy containers and buy miners now, and that changes where you are in the market.
And it's usually in super rural locations where you build these facilities. Is that usually where you can get the cheapest cost of energy?
In the cities, there's regulated utilities that are for-profit, investor-owned utilities that are trying to make money off the electricity. This energy provider is owned by the members, so it's called a co-op. So they want to keep rates low. In the 1940s, the government passed laws to help people form these co-ops to electrify the Midwest. These co-ops sprouted around wherever there wasn't enough money for the investor-owned utilities to put up infrastructure. This site will actually turn off as well in the cold weather, very, very cold, like negative 20 degrees. It'll turn off and we'll get paid a strike price. So not only do we get paid to use the energy, we also get paid to give it away.
This strategy allows JP to take advantage of low electricity rates, and what's even better is his mine is located on a wind farm, which lowers rates even more. It's kind of crazy to think JP's only 25 years old, and his story began in 2013 when he bought 20 Bitcoin for $70 each. Early on, he saw the potential that Bitcoin had, and as he sold off some of his original stake, he began to take part in mining the currency, investing millions. What's crazy to me is JP's mining facility accounts for less than 1% of the Bitcoin network. So for those of you who say it's a worthless digital token, no. It's backed by infrastructure facilities, massive electric bills, and millions of supercomputers that solve mathematical equations to store your currency on the blockchain, a safe space from government intervention. And with what's happening in today's world, with people getting arrested, financially ruined, or having their bank accounts frozen for their words,
I may be slightly autistic, like Rain Man.
probably signals that it's time to get into crypto as a diversification. That's of course my opinion, and it's not to be taken as financial advice. Bitcoin mining is very expensive if you want to do it at scale. And the issue is, in times like this where we're in a crypto bear market, most machines won't be profitable with average electricity costs. So on my trip to Iowa, I spoke to JP about him potentially hosting my first crypto miner, since he does offer a hosting service. Usually he only works with people who buy 10 plus machines at once, but he said he might be able to make an exception and work with the peasants such as myself. It looks like I'm going to be expanding into my second miner pretty soon, since the company ASIC Marketplace, where I bought the first machine from, sent me an email saying they'd like to send me a free S19 Pro along with 2 Gold Shell KD Box 2 miners, which are like $500 each. This is all because they saw my YouTube videos, which is kinda dope. The plan is to give away one of the $500 miners to one of you who comment down below on this video, and the second one will be given away to one of you who comment on the part 2 where we tour JP's multi-million-dollar facilities. That video will be up in 48 hours from this release, so check it out right here if it's already out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.